84 polling stations. And Kakamega County, specifically Malava, Matungu, Mumias West, Mumias East constituencies for 154 polling stations. As stated above, the Commission has provided 6 backup kits per ward in the event of the failure of the KIMS kit. In conclusion, the Commission urges members of the public to utilize the toll-free line, that is 1543 and 1544, should they wish to bring incidences to the Commission's attention. Where there is a delay in the opening and interruptions of voting at a polling station, the presiding officer shall extend the hours of the polling by the amount of the time lost. The Commission will keep you regularly updated on all development touching on the general election. God bless you. God bless Kenya. Thank you.
Okay, I hope everyone is hearing me. My name is Moses Kutembo with staff. I just want to focus on the areas where polling is getting in because of calamities.
It is being worked on. It was not specifically addressed, but it is being worked on. We'll give you in the next update. Okay, you want me to repeat the areas where we've allowed manual register to be used? The areas are Makueni County, that is Kibwezi West constituency for 84 polling stations. Then we have Kakamega County, where we have Malaba, Matungu, Mumias West, and Mumias East constituency for 154 polling stations. Allow me to say that when someone goes to the polling station, first you are identified biometrically. If your biometrics cannot allow your details to pop up, then they will use your ID number, the alphanumeric. And by using that, they have to fill a form 32 to show that you've been validated in that way. And if you're not found, then now they'll check if it is the kit or something else that has happened. So ICT officers are on the ground. When they are called upon at the polling station, they check the kit and ascertain that it is the failure of the kit and not any other failure. So these areas that we've allowed, it has been ascertained, and the returning officer has officially written emails to the Commission to be given authority to use the manual register. Remember the court ruling that was yesterday, that we have to use that procedure.
This morning I went through a lot of polling stations. You find the names pasted on the walls. Many people's names are missing, and most of them are getting stranded. But a few of the people go to the queues and get their names. I think it's important for the Commission to advise those whose names are not on the walls. Those whose names don't appear on the walls to check with the kit, because, like I've just said, many people are getting frustrated, and some are turning away and going without voting.
Naitwa Fredrick Mwitilili, mimi na NTV. Tafadhali mnaweza tuthibitishia ikiwa mwaniaji wa eneo bunge la Vita na chama cha UDA Omar Shalo amekamatwa? Mnaweza tuthibitishia pia mwaniaji wa kiti cha MCA kule Mombasa vile vile cha Chuda kama amekamatwa? Ikiwa mnaweza tuthibitishia hilo. Tashukuru.
Naitwa Jeremiah from People Daily. Up to the questions. What is the reason for the failure of the KIMS kids? And is it something you're facing nationally or is restricted to some areas? Second question is, are you planning to suspend elections in elders as well?
Allow us to respond to those three. There's the issue of whether the candidates in Mombasa have been arrested. We are working closely with the National Police Service, but that information has not come through. We have the toll-free numbers that you are getting information. So we will give you the update in the next brief. So allow me to call upon any commissioner to respond on the two other questions that have been raised.
Thank you for the question, and I will particularly address the failure of the KIMS kit. What we have received so far and addressed is about 200 failure of KIMS kits out of 46,229. It is not widespread. Technology do break down, and when they do, we have an alternative of how we need to address that, which we have already done. And I think that is a normal thing that is happening. There's nothing ideal in this world. So we still we expect that 1 or 2 or 10 may actually also present a malfunction, but that does not really mean that it is widespread. It is only 200 out of 46,229.
I wanted to respond to your question. You said outside the polling station, some people, the names are on the register but are not in the kit. I was requesting you give us the names of those stations because that information has not come through, and then we'll follow up and report at our next reporting time. So kindly give us the names. Thank you.
Go ahead and ask me.
Yes, yes.
Okay, my name is Odoma Koremo from the ODM and Asio Media Center. You have given us numbers concerning the number of people who have voted so far by noon at above 30% or something like that. At this ranges, is Mombasa and Kakamega within that same range, or whatever you did affected the turnout in those particular two counties? Another thing, there's a report from the ground that in Game constituency in Siaya County, some of the registers, hard copy registers that have been withdrawn. Could you confirm to us in the next presser that this is true? That the arrow in Game are withdrawn the manual registers from some of the stations.
Take that.
Thank you very much. First question on the turnout. What we gave you as turnout as at noon is national, not constituency or county specific. I know why you're asking. So we will give you our data at the end of the day, and you can make that conclusion for yourself. So the other thing is about withdrawal. We are not aware. We are in touch with our all 290 ROs. If there is any such incident, we will be able to find out and give you update in the next update. On Eldas, we have sent a commissioner to the ground The last issue is not a commission problem, it's a security issue. So we have sent a commissioner today morning with a chopper there to go and find out whether there can be a solution out of it. It's militia taking over the whole place and they are fighting in town. So we are trying to work with candidates plus the security so that we can see whether they can vote tomorrow or later in the day. So that conclusion we'll be able to give you in our next update. Yes, Leila?
There's a question from one of my colleagues in South Sea, and the issue there is there are people who had looked into the portal 3 days ago, and their names were there on the register. They are in the line today. And
repeat, please. There is what?
There are voters who went to the portal 3 days ago, and they were clear.
Which portal?
70,000.
Yes. But today, when they go to the polling station, the names are not there, and they have not been allowed to vote. This specific polling station is Kirdi in South Sea, and many are still waiting even 2 hours after they arrived. How will you address that this go? Going to the portal and finding out that you are registered, and then when you go to the polling station, your name isn't there.
First of all, portal has no link to the KIMS. It is just where we keep our entire national register so that anybody can check. So the issue of possibly when you go and check in your portal, you are removed or something like that might not arise. But we check people using their biometric or their ID. If you cannot be found, if they have that message and it shows which polling station, the message tells you even which stream you are in a polling center. So they should go to the stream specific and find out. But if you give us the details of the polling station, we'll be able to pick up with the, you said it is South.
Polling station in South Sea.
That is Langata constituency. So we'll be able to find out specific.